Hello Scorpio, this is your channel messages for the 29th of December, Scorpio. Yes, we're in Capricorn season. So whatever in the dark must come out in the light, and you say me have man and you say me too bright. As some wine, so we make up, so there's something set up, touch upon your dick, you a huff upon a puff upon a ask you knife you a take up. 3 o'clock a morning, the neighbor them get up, oh my. We make up to break up and I cry. Okay, so what's in the dark is going to come out in the light. Scorpio, let's go ahead and go into your reading. Reading. Scorpio, first card out is evil. Yeah, someone's evil as, I don't know if it's you, but I'm definitely getting a Scorpio is gaslighting you. We also have a secret society. So I'm getting there's a Scorpio here among the shadows. We have Gabriel. Gabriel is angels of revelation delivering divine messages to prophets. We have beginnings. And we also have love at first sight. So love at first sight and secret society matches. So I'm getting somebody in the industry is in love with you, or you're in love with them. I'm also getting, as you ascend into the industry, I'm getting a spirit guide is Gabriel. So you might have a grand cross in your birth chart. In your birth chart, you have a cross. This is how a birth chart looks. In your birth chart, there's a cross in it. That means you have one of the 4 archangels. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael. I'm getting Gabriel is yours. So anytime you're in the industry and evil shit is happening, I'm getting your guardian angel is Gabriel. Look up Gabriel, because all different archangels have a different, they have a different purpose. Archangel Gabriel, a prominent divine messenger in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, known as God Herald for delivering crucial messages and revelations, famously announcing the birth of John the Baptist and Jesus to Mary. His name means God is my strength, and he serves as a powerful intermediary, often depicted with a white lily or trumpet, representing purity, spiritual messages, and announcements. So that's your angel. You have a grand cross in your birth chart. Let's go. You have a grand cross. You one of us. You're one of us. You have a grand cross. You're one of us. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. First card out is the Knight of Swords. So I'm getting an influx of messages, orders. Maybe this is a lot of people looking up there. I'm getting a seeing like a increase on your website. It could be a website for birth charts. I'm getting a lot of people want to know them birth charts, or they want to know what's in them birth chart. We have the 2 of Wands. I'm getting something about a fire sign, a Sagittarius. I'm getting you have 2 of something in your birth chart. Maybe you have double placements, like sun and moon is the same sign. Maybe you have 2 grand crosses in your birth chart. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that's a birth chart. It's a birth chart. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. It's a birth chart. I'm getting you looking up something in your birth chart. I'm getting you looking up 2 people's birth charts to see if they're compatible. Remember, when you look up birth charts with couples, make sure you have to look where the Cancer placement is. If one person have Cancer and the other person don't have Cancer, there are going to be problems about kids. If them have Cancer and you have Cancer, the kids will be fine, but it's a problem of how we're going to work together to grow them. If the man don't have Cancer and the woman don't have Cancer, both of them when they meet, they will not have kids. I don't know what the future might bring, because none of them don't have Cancer in them charts. We get to learn about your birth chart. Or me getting you compare birth charts, like you're comparing yours to your mom's. Me getting you comparing your siblings' birth charts. I'm sorry. And I do know that even though my siblings are great people, they're great people, amazing talents, beautiful gowns, beautiful dresses. But out of my family, I have the best birth chart. I'm just saying. Sorry, mom and dad. Sorry, siblings. I love you, and you will benefit from my success, even though I know you're jealous. But out of all of my family members, my birth chart is the strongest. You do know that, right? Maybe they didn't know. Maybe they didn't see it. Like I looked up my mom's, my dad's, my sisters, my brothers. I look up my whole family birth chart. Mine are the strongest. Let's go. We have the Queen of Wands. Now that is a woman and her daughter. Me getting something about your mother. Maybe your mother was a birth chart reader. Your mother did read tarot. If your mother never read tarot, she did read charts. She could have predict. She could have looked at your chart and say, oh, she going to this, this, this. But even if your mother is a tarot reader, your birth chart stronger than your mother. Me getting your mom knew when you were a little girl, she looked on your birth chart and she said, fuck. This girl birth chart going to be powerful. Maybe your mother put you to sleep. She put a spell on you. So you always take her orders, not knowing that your birth chart is stronger than your own. But if your mom wasn't the type of woman to teach you about these things, she'll go hover over you all your life, and you're going, like, you know, wake up. You just think this is how your life's supposed to be because you listen to your mother. But your mother knew your birth chart. You will never know it. Yeah, I swear, like, I don't mean to be that daughter. But I'm telling you, I look up my whole family birth chart. I look up what in there. I have to really look if I need to specify some things. But when I compared placements and the degrees, mine had the strongest out of all of them. The devil. That's kind of what mine told me. The devil. That's what mine said. That's what the fuck it said. The devil. Yeah. Maybe your mom looking at your birth chart and she said this was the Antichrist. If I put her to sleep. Me getting the beast is waking up. And I don't know what you're going to feed the beast when it get hungry. Are you fucking serious? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Brody, we have the devil card. We just talk about devil card, right? Your mother knew it was a beast. We have the Queen of Wands. You and your mother. Here's a baby. That's you. Me getting when you were born, your mother looked on your birth chart. When you were a child, she see in your chart. Your face, the face, she see your face in the chart. It was going to be a beast. Or maybe the fucking Antichrist. We don't fucking know. But what we do know is that you got good genes. And that's all that really matters. So remember, you might feel like you are a disappointment. And you are ugly. And that you will never be anything in life. And that's okay. Because just think about the people who are something in life. And they are also ugly. We're getting something about your birth chart. And even if somebody tried to give somebody else your birth chart for trying to live the same destiny as you, their real birth chart and configurations, it's gonna be a hinder to them. If your birth chart say you must be an actor, and somebody else is trying to swap destinies with you, for them birth chart is very introverted. That means they might try to mimic you and steal your ideas, but they're not confident. Your birth chart is confident. Let's get one more and we'll leave it here. We have the High Priestess. I'm telling you, your mom was a High Priestess. She was a occultist. She knew about your birth charts. Yeah, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, your mother. And me hear women will, the Knight of Swords again. Me hear women will say, yeah, I don't really like to have kids because sometimes the kids get the whole of the magic. I was psychic and when I had my first baby, I couldn't see visions anymore. And maybe as you were growing up as a child, you tell your mother, Mommy, I see something in the corner. Or you tell your mother, me remember when me did younger, that's how I know my mother it was on some bullshit, right? When me younger, there was a thing in Jamaica called cash pot. It was basically like a lotto. It's like a lotto where you can bet on, and you bet on one of 36 numbers, and all the numbers have meaning. My mother used to win cash pot every blood clot day. Every day. Every day. And right before she buy cash pot, she used to say to me, which number go and play. Or she would tell me, I dream about dead, I dream about a thief, and I dream about a rat. What am I for buy? And every single time I tell my mother what to buy, she win. The only thing my mother would do, she would never bet high. She would, oh, if she get money, she wouldn't gamble all her money. She wouldn't say, yeah man. But you see, every time I tell her what number would play, it play. Always. But she would never bet more, like a lot of money on it. Because she was just, I don't know if she was saying to herself, how the fuck it look me, I asked my little daughter, how for gamble, which numbers for select for gambling. She was always scared of that, like she would have never hire the wager, but she would always win. I remember a certain point in my life where it started change. I don't know if she started to have the conversation with my father. Say, hey, me keep her ask Vanessa the numbers what I play, I ain't a play. And then I just remember a meeting with my mom and my dad. And after that, it seemed like the number 13 was starting to be bad lucky. But before that, when I did live near my grandmother, when I did live at Rockfort, I'm telling you, every day she buy cash pot, she asks me what number I go play. I was a kid. I wanted to go out and leave the house to play with my friends on the street. Because we did play in the streets when I grew up. And she wouldn't let me go. Because cash pot would play 3 times a day. And I had to be home to tell her which number she would buy. And she always buy it half an hour before it play. She would never buy it early in the morning for a morning draw. Always before the cash pot machine would close off. She would come to me, she said, what number going to play? And I tell her, and she would always win. High Priestess. Maybe that turned into jealousy. We have the Queen of Wands, and we also have the Ten of Cups. We have the baby again. Now we have a Queen of Wands here. So maybe there's something about 2 daughters. Like your mother put you to sleep with this daughter to give this daughter your destiny. But me getting this daughter don't have the birth chart. So you compete with your sister compete with you, she can't. You can't compete where you can't compare. And even if you and your sister are doing the same thing in the same industry, you have 2 different birth charts. You should know, I make sure checked. Because I have 1 brother and 3 sisters. Especially with the sisters, even with the brother too, because resentment can come from brothers who born in a lot of girls' family. They will think the girls got treated better or more fair, or it was easier for them. Even though the girls get sexualized, especially if you don't have a brother for protect you from a man who was sexual. Some brothers will be okay if a man a fuck you, even though you're young, and I give you money, if them can benefit. Other brothers, them will protect you. Some brothers are provide for you. Them don't want you have no man. They must say, yeah, my sister, yeah, you don't need a man right now. You need nothing, me will give you money. You have other brothers, them will protect them against men. And say, you need to be careful, I have my eye out on you. Other brothers, them will pimp you out. You have to know that when he's a girl. And because you're born to brothers, them will protect you. Them will pimp you out. Them will sell your shit on the dark web, even as your brother. So I grew up around sisters, so I do know the competition was there. And all of my sisters are beautiful and talented. We have self-made fashion designers, self-made makeup artists, self-made hairdressers, self-made lash tech, self-made cosmetologists. All of this is self-made. We did not go to school to learn these. But at the same time, I did know that me and my sister were similar. So I know any field I got in, whether they wanted to follow or not, whether they wanted to be my ally in the same field or not, we would have been similar. Sweetie, I had to check the chart. So I know there would never be a time where I would do something and I fall off and a sibling did it and she was more successful. That can never blood clot happen. I checked the chart before I went into the industry I chose. The High Priestess. Let's get some Demonology cards and we're going to leave it here. Because I need to motherfucking get the fuck up out of here. We have Rana and Mati. What was that? Ghetto. Ratatata. We have Reinha and Matas. We have Introspection. We have Grief. And we also have the Chosen Path. I'm getting You're the Chosen One. Maybe you have 5 siblings, the 5 fingers. You're getting you're the chosen one. And even if you have siblings again, when you look on birth chart, you have to look on the palm. Because maybe you and your siblings have similar destinies, but only one of you will be famous. Look for the line of Apollo. You have to look for the, where is it? You have to look for the, I'm sorry. Let me just end the reading here, but one of you have the destiny, even if it's multiple siblings. You have to look for the line of Apollo. Look for the line of Apollo in your hand. Some people have it in both hands. Some people have it in one hand. If you have the line of Apollo, you will be the famous one out of your whole siblings for do what you're doing. Even if you want to be rapper and your sibling want to be rapper, there may be competition, only one of you are famous. Even if you analyze the birth chart and both of you going to be rappers, look for the line of Apollo. The line of Apollo will tell you how famous you're going to be and at what age. I'm going to leave it here. Until next time. Bye.